So first of all, basics. I'm homeschooled. I have been throughout my formal education. I've never been to a private or public school. So I was raised at home, and starting out in my faith, my mom was kind of the main influence in my life. And I also have an aunt who was always there. So they were kind of the ones who introduced me to Christ at a very, very young age. I accepted him, gosh, when I was like 6 or 7. I don't remember exactly the day because my young mind couldn't grasp how big of a concept it was. But everything was going great up until my freshman year. And that's when I started to feel like I wasn't accepted. My best friend had moved the year prior, so I no longer really had any friends because, like Brett said, I am the quiet, shy girl. Wow, the shy, quiet girl. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So I started to make changes in my life. You know, I changed my hair and my makeup and the clothes that I wore and my personality, but more than anything, I changed my heart. So while I was trying to impress these people and bring them in, I started to push God away. And that was the biggest mistake I've ever made. Also this year, I met this guy, and I thought this guy was like the coolest thing ever. He drove a cherry red Mustang, and he played guitar, so I was sold. But like I said, I was the shy girl, and I didn't know how to befriend him. So if I couldn't befriend him, then I couldn't be his girlfriend. So I had to figure out some way to become his friend. So almost summer, and I decide, okay, I'm gonna be his friend. I'm gonna talk to him. So my sister is about to like double over laughing. But I messaged him on MySpace. And I was like, hey, I want to learn guitar over the summer. You think you can teach me? And he's like, yeah, sure, whatever. So we started hanging out. He never taught me guitar, by the way. I taught myself. So we started hanging out, and he became one of my best friends. And finally, in sophomore year, we became the it couple. I started to push God away even more. And I decided that now that I had this boyfriend, I didn't need God's love anymore. And I didn't need my family or the friends that I had made. So I kind of just let him define who I was. And that messed everything up about 4 months later when I found out he had cheated on me. When that happened, my whole, or like every ounce of self-esteem that I had pretty much left, because he didn't point blank say that it was my fault that he cheated on me. He just kind of made it sound like it was my fault. So I was upset, of course, but I stayed with him. And we stayed together for nearly a year. And then right before my junior year, we broke up. And I don't know how it happened, but then we got back together. And we broke up again. And we got back together. And that started a really, really long process that left me broken. And it just wasn't good at all, of course. So finally, I was like, okay, I've had enough. I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm tired of feeling worthless. And I'm tired of feeling depressed. So looking back, you know, I had my relationship over here, and then I had God over here. And when I told him that I didn't want to deal with him anymore, I was just kind of left this sad, lonely little girl. And so I'm all alone, and I don't know what exactly to do with myself. So I'm just kind of quiet